everyone, my name is Amber. Welcome to my page, Ask Amber. I am a medium. I'm also a clairvoyant. There's so many titles. I love Melanated Medium. That's a new one that was given to me. And the person who spoke to me about it, she was just very excited because women of color or people of color were not represented in the supernatural world or whatever spiritual community. Basically, we're not we're not very recognized. So here I am, Ask Amber, Melanated Medium. I am also a clairvoyant. Some people say psychic, seer, whatever you want to term it. I read tarot. So this video is about tarot. It's been a while since I've done just a general tarot read just to see what's going on. A lot has been going on, but I pray, you've come out of this retrograde, with bandages on, because it was definitely a rocky, a tough retrograde. It really was. I have a surprise for you guys, and I'm not going to do pick a card because I always do pick a card. But you guys' feedback that you guys been giving me has been very helpful. I know I'm doing my best to remain consistent. We all need a little motivation. And for those of you guys who are entrepreneurs and just trying to find your way because the 9-to-5 is not it for you, you're just feeling like it's not it. Well, I had a conversation today with my boyfriend, and he said to me, the same motivation and drive you have to get up and go do your 9-to-5 and, all the energy that you put in to make that company a good company, all the energy that you put in to just run somebody else's company, basically, will run your station, but it's somebody else's company. You can put that same amount of work in for yourself, and you should put that in for yourself. So that was my motivational speech. It came a little late in the day, but it hit home for me because I will get up and I will put my energy into making sure my tasks, like when I worked as a nurse, I was going there, I was trying to make sure things were complete, things were accurate, things were just make sure the residents were well, they were cared for, they were spoken for properly. And a lot of times, I was staying past when I was supposed to be there because things weren't finished. So how can I leave things unfinished? And I'm leaving them unfinished for the next nurse that comes in at 7 a.m., but ultimately they're unfinished. And when a nurse is coming in and a resident is without certain things such as antibiotics or something didn't go through or a doctor didn't get back or things like that, it's like you fight. And just like my boyfriend was saying, the same energy that I put in to make sure that the residents are well, I need to put that same energy into the business. So that was a pop-up visit from my little one, and he's back on his way. So the other thing that comes to are distractions. And forgive me, I'm not saying my son is a distraction, but he's fed, he's dry, and he doesn't need anything at the moment. Thank you, son. Mommy. Here's your hot chocolate. No. Okay, so give me 1 second, son. So I want to just do a general tarot reading, and I'm going to make it quick because Baby K is not cooperating tonight. So I've shuffled, and I just want to see what we get. The first card I have is the Hermit. So So this week, I know since the retrograde, a lot of us have been in our shell. Like a lot happened, and I want to say like a strong energies, a lot of confusion, a lot of contention, a lot of tension, a lot of aggravation, stress, frustration has happened during that retrograde. But we are now out of it, but we're still hermiting. Like whatever transpired, our response was to hermit, was to turtle in a shell. Here's the moon, which coincides with our retrograde that we had taken place. And yesterday's moon was beautiful. It was like a blood moon. Here's the suspension. You know, after all that contention and all of that tension and stress and aggravation, now it's like a suspense. Like we don't even know what's going to happen next. We're waiting on answers from, here's the chief. So we're waiting on answers for an issue. We may be waiting to hear back from school. We may be waiting to hear back from a job. We may be waiting to hear if we ask to borrow money. We may be waiting to hear back the answer to that. Here, the next card is the shaman. Like all we know is we need something to happen. We need some sort of change in our lives at this point. We need a miracle. That's really what we need to go on. Here's the Ten of Gourds. There's just so much going on. There's so much going on in our lives right now. We need, excuse me, we need a miracle. We're living on a prayer. That's that's me. Sorry. The next card is the Young Gourd. So we may be having small issues here and there and whatnot. But here's the Temptation card. Oh my goodness. So temptation. Let's talk about it. So I don't know about you guys' love lives. You guys may be tempted to leave. You may be tempted to enter into a relationship. You may be tempted to enter into relations. The next one is the sun. You know, sun kissed, and you know, sunbathing. You know, it's just a warm, glowy, a wonderful feeling. People go to the beach. They love the sun. We need that vitamin. What? From the sun. Exactly. So that's around the temptation card. Excuse me, son. 1 second. I'm finishing up shortly. The Six of Staffs cards comes up. So I know we all have a lot of ideas going on. Here you go, son. Thank you. We have a lot of ideas going on. And we really have to focus up. Here's the Five of Blades. The Six of Staffs and the Five of Blades. We really have to focus up. And the next card is the Justice card. So in our lives, there may be some wrong that was done to us, but trust and believe you will see your justice, your due justice that's due to you. Here is the Eight of Blades. Obatala always make sure, you know, that we receive, you know, he's the voice of wisdom, of peace, of, you know, he is justice. So, you know, he's going to make sure that you receive your due justice. Here's the Nine of Coins. So your money is going to improve. All of those things that you had going on are definitely going to improve. I know you may have been wondering what is going on in my life. I know I have. I don't know about you guys, but I have. The next card is the Mama Gourd. There's like one really big issue that you're waiting for it to come to a head, to find out something. Yes, the Six of Blades. So that one situation is really going to the Young Coin. It's your money. The one situation is your money. Like, you're waiting to hear, just like I'm waiting to hear, what's going on with your Wheel of Fortune? What's going on with your coins? What is going on? Like, there may be a shift in your money, the Six of Gourds, right? But things are going to align. Do you see how these are lined up? Sometimes the gourds are stacked side to side, but this Six of Gourds tells me that things will soon align properly, Ashe. So here is the Eight of Staffs. So the Eight of Staffs is staggered, of course, like I was saying. But things are going to come into alignment. Like, you know, the problem is that consistency is the key. And here's the Nine of Swords. You see, just like a wheel. If we can't, just almost like the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords represents our fortune, our money. So we need, and it's bleeding out, and that's what's going on for us right now. But we need, here's the Eight of Coins in our head. We have to use our head, and we have to think and be intelligent, right? We have to just slow down for a second and think and really use our brain. Like, not our emotions. Don't go off of our Seven of Staffs. Don't go off of your emotions. You have to use your brain. Ten of Coins. You'll have the victory if you use your brain. So I just wanted to do a brief general reading for you guys with the tarot for a second. And I did promise you guys that I had a surprise. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get to it or not. But I just wanted to bring it in just for a second, just to show you guys. I also read the crystal ball. This is one of my babes, and this one I received quite a few years ago. And here, let me bring it back up. So I read the crystal balls, and the crystal balls I have more than one. That's why I'm saying that. So I also, let me fix this so you guys could see me in the crystal ball. Okay, so I read the crystal ball, and I just wanted to read it for you guys.
Mommy,
to just, excuse me, son, yes. Okay, thank you. To just see what was surrounding it as far as individuality, to see what was going on with you guys. And what I gather is that there's a lot of thoughts running through your mind, a lot of darkness, a lot of, almost depression-like setting in. I also gather that you guys, that we should be going out more instead of closing ourselves in more. I also see friendships like pushed to the side. I'm also seeing the love life is like not what it's supposed to be. So right now, as far as the ball goes, it's just telling us that we have to rechange our thinking, and that we need to, like, these things are great. Like, once you get them to how you're supposed to get them, like, they're really great. Some people still read crystal balls, some don't, and
Mama, show me. Show me.
Yes, son.
See how.
All right, 1 second, love. So, like, this was like a heavy, and I know me personally. Of course, I have my own things. I always ask my spirit to step back and to not talk about me during these videos, and to let it just be about a general reading and not my private business. Of course, salud. So those of you guys who are going through issues at work, who are going through issues in your love life, who are going through issues in friendships, just know that brighter days are on the horizon, and that really you should be looking at yourself. You should be checking yourself, because a lot of times we think the issue is with everyone else, and a lot of times the issue lies within us. So again, my name is Ask Amber, and this was a general reading with the crystal ball this time. That's who showed up. That's your surprise. I hope you guys loved it, and I appreciate any and all feedback, and I hope you guys, stay blessed, stay grounded, protect your energy. Spiritual vampires are real. There's no need to comment on everything. You have to know that you are loved and you are blessed. Until next time, Ask Amber.